afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is November the 1st, 2012, and here's today's midday market update. Hope you guys are having a great trading day so far. We are having an awesome trading day in the chat room. MyWallStreetTV.com caught this upside movement to the market exactly to the T, using some of our proprietary trading techniques that we specialize in here, or I should say that I specialize in here, that I try to teach the members of the room here. And let's go ahead and first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading. The Dow Jones is up 140 points. The comp is up 42 points. The Russell's up 9 points. The S&P 500 is up 14.5 points. The banking index is up 67 cents. The oil index is up $9.25. Wow, it just jumped up right now. It's actually up 10 points now. USO up 32 cents. Seeing a little bit of weakness in the precious metals, at least in the GLD and the GDX. GDX I expected, because I expect to pull back in the GDX. It did have a nice day yesterday. One thing that I do not like, though, and as you guys know, I did pick up some gold call options. I was trying to trade the gold call options. They showed me some profit yesterday, but then gold wasn't able to hold up and it faded. In any case, one thing I've been noticing is that the miners are actually acting a little bit stronger than the physical GLD. That's something to keep in mind. So therefore, two things can happen. The miners, the GLD is going to roll over, and the miners are going to start rolling back over, or we're going to start seeing at least some strength in the physical GLD along with the miners, and then we should see GLD start to pick up. The reason why I say that, because the GLD and the SLV are set up for weekly buyable pullbacks on the weekly time frames. Just have to see these buyers try to step in on these dips, where they're going to try to knock it down a little bit lower. So we have that sector on watch. In any case, let's go ahead and take a look at, copper, JJC's up 35 cents and silver's up 8 cents. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ES to see what actually took place today and how we were able to position our members to the long side of the market going to the open here. And I want to first start off with taking a look at these bands here. If you look at the left side of the screen, that's my 50-minute chart of the ES. And for those of you guys that have been in the chat room, for those of you guys that have not been in the chat room, we usually track key levels on the ES along with the zones. So whether you trade futures, the E-minis, or whether you trade equities, you're welcome in the chat room, as we track them both. We track the market via the S&P 500 futures, pretty much to the T, and we trade stocks off of that. So futures traders, you're more than welcome to stop by, check out the room. Just make sure you go to wallstreettrading.com and fill out the free trial form on the right-hand side so you can see how we nailed this futures ES chart, more than 80% of the time. And some of these equities trades here as well. So let's go and take a look at the ES, right? The ES was in this little band, support band. You guys know we've been watching that 1401 level. We also been watching that 1411 area, as that has been a resistance zone, which every time we get above, we go back below it. So finally today we saw something different. Whenever you see something different from the normal, that's when that's when your little radar should go up and say, hey, what's going on now? All right. So taking a look at the ES was trading in a range here right above our support zone between this 1401 level and this 1405 level. Once we broke 1405 around 8 o'clock in the morning, obviously we had a lot of news that came out this morning that obviously helped the markets hold up as well. All right, we broke out that range. That's your little range break play, okay? So this is step one, your little range break play between 1405 and 1401, breaking the overnight range at 7:30 in the morning. All right, what's the next step to let's kind of gauge this pattern? Well, step two, are we above 1411? Yes, we are. We're above 1411. All right, that's going to the open. All right, now let's take a look at the 5-minute chart, because this is where everything comes a little bit more into perspective on how we were able to call the market and nail the market on today's session here so far for the day. All right, now take off the study so you guys can see just a basic clean pattern. What do we have here? We have a nice little upward channel from the breakout of this range holding 1405. Resistance acting as support. All right, now going to the open, I told my guys in the room, okay, we're below 1411. We're below 1411. If we could finally get a break above and hold above 1411, we should be looking to go higher. If we get rejected from this little upward channel, right, this resistance level, we could pull back down towards 1405. Well, what happened? Well, we had the perfect setup that we like to see in on our channel setups that come across here and there, and this was one of the ones where we have a little upward channel break. As you guys know, these upward channels usually resolve to the downside, but when they break to the upside, they usually it usually happens around the key level, which usually causes a short squeeze, a little buy stops get hit, and that's exactly what happened today. For the fact that we had this nice little spike up on the open, and that we were consolidating above the upper part of this trend line, which was resistance, so now support on this side, form a nice little ascending triangle type of action right here. And over 1414, the upper part of this band was when the market took off to the races. All right, and so far we've been doing pretty well. So let's talk about some stock trades that we called out in the chat room. Starting off with the best one that we had so far for the day. Excuse me. Which was this Joel White Global. All right, Joel White Global was on my radar. They gapped up this morning. Been watching the stock for the past couple of days. Stock has one of the better looking daily charts out there. Called JOY Global for a long at 64.14. Robbing this little area right here. We had a stop at 63.80, so we're risking about 30, 35 cents, 40 cents or so. But we were looking for that nice little move. We had the first target up towards 65. Next target was 66. You can see here we were not able to hit our 66 target, but we did hit a high of 65.80. To be honest with you guys, I was not able to hold it the whole time. I believe I pieced out of my last amount of shares, my last 100 lot shares. I only picked up 200. But that paid off pretty well. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So I sold out of mines at 65.20, and hit a high at 66. All right. Remember, you always want to make sure you pick up the right share size for your risk parameters, and that goes in tune with the risk management and knowing how much you should be risking per day. If you need help with that, just come check us out in the chat room. Send me an email at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com, and I can help you out with that. So Joel White Global's one trade. My other partner in the room, my other co-moderator, he called out SNDK around 42.77. He gave a target of 44. As you can see here, that target was hit to the T. A little slow grinder. This was basically like a nice little algorithm that was just accumulating the stock as we were watching this. You can see there was just a little stock accumulation going on through this whole up part. Not really any big orders, but just 100, 200, a couple of thousand share lots, but just accumulation box on this. And my partner nailed that one out to the T. He's pretty good at reading those algorithm boxes. Another trade that we were watching that I got some scalp opportunity off on was ABX. Not the cutest trade, all right, but a trade, all right. Caught this little ABX for a little quick scalp on the open. I had a buy alert to get hit at 37.25. You can see it hit a low of 30. It hit a low right on the open of 37.24. So I was able to get long 200 shares at 37.25 and clip it out at 38. Was able to make a little bit of coin there, and obviously it faded. And I didn't take no part in this because I was just looking for a little quick bounce, and that was my strategy. CRUS. What did CRUS do? CRUS didn't really trade this one. I didn't call this one out in the chat room because this was just a scalp on my end, but a little scalp opportunity here right now. You can see if it's trading sideways in this range. If it could continue to trade sideways and get above this 35.40 level and hold and take out this 35.77, we can see a nice move up there. So that's about it, guys. We'll be looking for some more ideas in the room. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, we did call this UCO out on the crude oil numbers. The crude oil numbers came out. They were short. They were short of the I forgot what they call it, but they were short off I think the reserves or something like that. Either way, the crude oil moved higher. I called the UCO trade out at 27.37, and you can see that one went all the way up to 27.67, so a gain of 30 cents there. So some good stuff, guys. And now that the market's up on these highs, want to see if we're going to consolidate up here a bit, which we most likely would. If we continue going higher, I would be looking for a target on the ES around around 14.30 if they really want to rip the market higher. All right, or if just maybe 14.25, then probably push it up sideways. But the bulls need to close the market on the highs today to kind of let the bears know that, hey, we're looking to get control back again in the market. So that's about it, guys. Hope you guys are having a great trading day so far. And I'll catch you guys after the close for the after the bell market summary. Make sure you come check out the website, wallstreettrading.com. If you are interested in learning about the prop trading business, give me a shout, ccooper@wallstreettrading.com. If you're in need of trading education, we have that as well. And if you're a trading group out there and you have a group of traders and you're looking to lower your commissions or your business expenses, we can help you with that as we have the lowest rates out there guaranteed. You don't believe me? Give me a shout. Have a great day, guys. Catch you guys after the close. Cheers.